No!
Oh, right, okay. You still had an action for this. Oh, sadly that trying to go for a fancy trick sadly didn't pay off.
I saw that thing roll onto a 20, then roll back to a 2. Those motherfucker. That's my turn.
Okay. Which
Donut,
means...
you just the dice is just you want a 20, you want a 20. Well, fuck you. Rolls back a 7.
Which means, Tetrick, we are back to you.
I'm ready to miss. I think I can only go right there.
You can move through people's spaces, so it's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, but it won't actually. Wow. The only thing that will reach is Ray of Frost.
That is unfortunate. You've got. I don't know sort of other cantrips that you have that like can hit 60 feet or so. Oh no, yeah, that doesn't actually matter.
Only 30.
Rip.
So instead, I'll just use another point of like action to move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got a little closer. 50 feet. Fuck. Alright, well. I'll send my Eidolon closer as well. There we go. Cool. That is my turn.
Alright. And then it is what it is. Future Troll Chieftain, show them how it's done.
I could summon a flaming blade, but I do believe solely. We're just about to wrap things up. 1. 2.
By the way, I don't believe it's counting flank, if you were hoping for that.
Oh. Yeah. Well,
Still, with
17.
those rolls, it's... I don't think that still would make a difference.
Let's roll another one. Let's hope for the best. Nope. That's my turn.
Yeah, because flanking reduces AC by... So you will be rolling as 16, so yes, sadly all of those 3 will be a miss.
16, 17, and 5. But yeah.
You are adding +2 to yourself, okay.
No, yeah. That's what it would have been with flanking, but yes, that's me.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be just still flailing 1 ISR to Kurzel as last time. Okay, so let's see. So strike. Okay. Hits.
Right. Making use of this again.
Refuses.
Okay, well, persistent mental damage then in that case.
Right. Let me apply that.
Oh yeah.
Mental D6, DC 15. Alright. Second strike with multi-attack penalty. Misses. And sadly... Yeah, sadly Rend will not be able to apply. So it's just gonna go for broke and with third multi-attack penalty attack.
Right. That was annoyingly close. That was very close.
Right, damage.
Yes, 20 strike.
First recovery check that was failed by me this session.
It seems it's struggling to shake off the shackles of its defiance. Amusing.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. Again, like, because I'm still learning this, feel free to like remind me of this, because you did decide to actually not leave things unresolved, and you did come here to finish business, despite all the danger. The party, you get like 1 hero point each.
How many hero points can you stack up?
I
3.
think up to 3 during a session.
Yes.
And speaking of which, I'm going to re-roll that.
Plus, I believe they don't carry over between sessions.
They do not,
No.
so that's why I'm re-rolling it.
Right, I believe you wanted to target the Yeti, right? Yeah, that that hits.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, right, because it was.
You have to untarget too.
Yes. But still, that hits.
It's not letting me untarget. I don't know how to do that.
That's weird.
Oh, there we go. Now that worked. Wow.
That's what was? Oh, okay, 2 rounds. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I believe that's that.
Yep. That is.
Izar.
Okay, Isar is going to attack.
Let me try. Sorry, I'm just going to remove my character and see if flanking changes. 'Cause I think we should be flanking.
I'm gonna assume that even with flanking, would that have been a crit or not?
28.
28.
But hold on, when Kurzul moved? Because Kurzul spent all 3 actions attacking, not moving.
No, I'm just moving. I think we should have flanking my position, but the system doesn't believe so. That's why I'm asking: is this flanking or not?
It would be because we have.
Exactly. That's why I moved myself to see if we could get the system
Okay.
to accept the flanking, not to
Okay.
move myself.
I mean, that's definitely, yes. Yeah, normally it should show.
Yeah. Either way, was this attack a crit or nay?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Yeah, because 28. The AC is 18.
Okay, then yeah, that would be a crit in that case. Nice.
Okay. I mean, it's already.
It's already frightened, but it now also is off guard to everyone else as well now, aside from just Kurzel. Thanks to my critical specialization. And then, yeah, we're just going to attack again. We got. Yeah, let's go!
The deity, despite being somewhat weakened, is taking the punishment we are unleashing on it, bleeding profusely from multiple wounds, but it still has some vitality in it left.
Okay, well, that was that do be my turn. Let me just click in turn. There we go. It's now our summon.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of walk around this trap here. Gonna target the guy. Come on.
There you go.
Okay.
Because of the off guard.
It did make a difference. Actually, 18? Yeah, it still would hit because of
Okay,
the...
yeah.
I mean, isn't the off guard counted in already?
All right. Well, either way, attack.
Either way.
Oh wait, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is a,
Wow.
which is a shame, because that was a crit.
The game do be taunting.
However,
Burn.
let's see if the game also like if I click damage, will it count as 16? Because of it does. And here comes Derp with a kill steal.
Yeah.
Alright. Howard,
So- If we say get crit with fire damage, does the crit do 10 extra damage, or does the crit do 20 extra damage?
That's a good question because it adds to the damage roll, so I think the weakness gets doubled.
So we'd what, take 30 extra fire damage?
Oh, I have a.
No, weakness 10 now.
Or
It's only 10, yeah. So only 20 extra fire damage, you're right.
Let's have a quick look.
Like as I say, if somebody's gonna cast Scorching Ray on us and we're just gonna die.
Oh, God.
You're going to be fine.
Oh, weakness is not calculated when doubling damage for crits.
Alright. That means that, yeah, one Scorching Ray one needs to kill us at least.
Yeah. Okay, you apply the bonus at the end of the damage calculation, so yeah, it's only. Thank God for that. Okay, well, Havard is going to pick up the orb that the thing was holding, like any sensible villain protagonist.
That's called anti-hero.
All right.
Everyone's the hero of their own story.
Please give me a DC 25 will save.
Alright, Donut, time to make a new character. You're getting good at this.
It's a mental effect for chance.
Yes.
I was like,
It is a fear effect.
Well, you are fucked. Goodbye, friend. He is fucked. Howard the Trollhide Icer is fucked.
okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Oh
Alright.
boy!
You feel there's a moment as you grab it, you feel the immense urge to drop this item as a chilly cold revulsion pulses through your entire being. But just as quickly as the moment comes, it goes away because you remind yourself that you bring fear to other creatures. Other creatures do not bring fear to you. And we are able to hold the item, which, now that reminds me, as you do hold the item, it again seems to continue to like... Again, anyone that looks at the orb, you all continuously get the feeling that the orb is looking at you, despite the fact that you do not really see an eyeball. And the profound sense of alienness and otherness of this item is clear to you, no matter, like, even if you have no relevant skills, you just feel that. And the item, it seems like it glows for just a moment. It seems to be not really activating. And the burnt dead body of the Yeti, it had twitches, it eyes that were still open. The pupils disappear. They're like turned into pitch black. Like there's like pitch black sclera. If I'm lacking the what's the way to describe it, and it's gonna say the following thing. Either it says something that you think initially it's like being stated physically in a completely different language, but for you, you almost like understand it, almost like it echoes in your minds.
Well,
So,
And
Did you
while
say
the origin seems to come from the body of the
wait,
Yeti,
wait, did you say anything? Because we didn't hear anything. Or at least I didn't. We said you hear a voice and then you went silent.
Oh, he put something in chat.
yes,
Ah, okay, sorry.
I So yeah,
Okay.
that comes from the Yeti's body.
Mhm.
However, the voice itself, one, you can understand it. Two, it didn't sound like this Yeti when it was gibbering. The orb goes completely inert. And yeah, but Yeti's body is just mangled, cut, burnt body.
Even eldritch forces run in fear. At least they were right about one thing. The time for new masters is indeed approaching.
Very much. Well, very much so. After all, my time has only begun. Strange though. Why would this orb and its minions, as he kicks the head again, belaying on my subjects? Hmm. Hmm.
I am sure if you continue beating the corpse, I'm sure it will eventually relent with answers.
Oh.
However, I think for now, instead, we move on and I locate what was stolen from us.
Cordial gives it one last kick. You know, for goodness sake. And for lack of a good reply, well then, let's find it. And would you kindly put that orb in a backpack, in a bag or something? Its master's likely will be just one. As much as I enjoy people looking at my splendors, I suspect its master will use it to spy on me, which we do not.
Indeed, as Hayward goes to just throw it into his backpack.
All right.
God.
I am bound by my code to not listen to people weaker than me.
Can I sell them?
Delusions aren't physical. Unless you can get someone to... Never mind, you probably could. People are dumb enough already.
Sold to these two. Yes, Grizzle. Your minions. As
Actually, wait. They already do. It's called fortune telling. God.
By the way, I'm gonna ask just for posterity's sake. I imagine none of you have thievery as a skill.
No.
But
Of course not.
but if anyone
don't worry, I am a thief in disguise. It turns out my real class was rogue.
But if anyone has Arcana or the equivalent of such, if you want to identify the hazard, like in character, you can try.
Why would you have to steal from your own land?
See, I don't have thievery. I just have plus 12 intimidation. So I have thuggery instead.
Don't worry, Helagander, you will do my job as a tax collector sooner or later.
This is a very charisma-heavy party. What the fuck, actually? We've got Kurzel, who's an oracle with charisma. We've got myself as a champion with charisma. We've got a summoner who's charisma. And we've got a sorcerer who's charisma.
Look. We can bully any peasant to telling us what we want to know. We probably don't know it ourselves, though.
All right.
We can bully people like nobody's business. We can't identify what a fucking common door is.
If only this were first edition, then I could make a bard that can use charisma to unlock doors.
Would you please open for me? All right, you hear the creaking of the door as it swings open.
Specifically, it's using bluff. So you just say, actually, no, this door is unlocked, and you open it, and everyone else just looks like, what the fuck?
As an aside, I do propose that we do take just a 10-minute rest again, because welcome to Pathfinder 2e, where 10-minute rest between fights are the norm.
Sure. I have no idea what this does.
It's to allow people to do stuff like refocusing, treating wounds.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
although I don't believe the hour has passed.
That was unfortunately for Kurzel.
Yeah.
I can still medicine check myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can still treat wounds on like everyone else
The rest of the
besides
party.
Kurzel.
I wouldn't mind one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's going to take about 30 minutes in that case. That means I can actually get a couple of refocusing in, now that I think about it. So if you want to focus on yourself and then Heligundir first, I'm just going to cast Touch of Corruption twice during that downtime in that case.
Okay.
I'm guessing because you're a willing undead.
I have negative healing, yes, because of the Revenant background.
Good old Trollhide.
Yep,
Would a troll call themselves Trollhide?
I'm not a troll anymore, I'm a frost giant.
Alright. That's even that might be even worse.
It's both a nickname and a way of referencing my poor troll.
Hey. 10 health.
What about how much do I heal? Is that 10 that I heal?
Let me heal you now.
Yeah, the troll has to make like a separate checks for treating
Yeah.
wounds.
Yeah.
I was just confused on who that was on.
It is going to take 10 minutes apiece, is the thing. That's
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
I'm at 41 of 72, so
And you heal.
I'll take a heal as well. Why not?
Sure.
Again, gives me another chance to refocus.
Alright. So I'm healing Trollhide now?
Yep.
Alright.
oh,
Ooh.
there's
That was
this
close.
little thing here.
Alright.
Yeah. Then 2d8.
How do
And
I
you
move?
heal
How do I move?
4. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'll take it. Medicine starts out like quite low, but it really does scale up really well later on.
Yeah, actually, battlefield medicine might be maybe, I don't know, but you might consider this as a feat in the future.
I mean,
I like this.
I mean, the way I see it is this guy knows how to do medicine checks because they have to take care of mammoths.
Mammoth, yes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Don't worry, just like open your
So wait,
mouth and you see
so-
inside, look at your hoofs.
The orb you said didn't have magic anymore.
Right now, the orb is inert.
Okay, I was gonna say because I have this.
Okay. Okay, do you do that?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
I see you want Pathfinder 1 to take magic back.
Yes, I
Mm.
did. This looks like a good idea,
Mm.
especially since it gets heightened automatically.
You receive no information
Which-
beyond the presence or absence of magic.
I mean, too. But I think what we could also do at one point actually is if we could probably hire like a medical hireling at some point.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice and say that you can confirm with that the orb is inert. It has no active magic when you like cast it. But I'm gonna be nice and say that you are able to like when you like focus on it, you are able to detect that it was magical object. Like there's some ambient leftover magic. However, the way I read detect magic, the spell itself doesn't tell you what school of magic that was.
That's fair.
Unless I'm blind, because I'm not feeling too well, so maybe I'm missing something.
Hilariously, I also have this feat.
No, cast a spell, that's not on your scroll, you must know. You're trying to do something.
It doesn't work for this. I was just.
Yeah,
saying as well.
so basically to like explain above the board, it's not like the item itself allows you to cast a spell. It's a medium.
I know. I figured, and it's not working right now. I was just saying. I just also have this feat
Yeah, I
as
mean,
a side note.
it definitely will be useful in the future.
But yeah,
Hopefully.
Hayward, puts the thing in his backpack, and then after we're all healed up.
Yeah, during the half an hour, nothing else happens, surprisingly or not. Seems like whatever danger was in these parts of caverns, you have dealt with it quite decisively. Now, of course, there's a matter of finding where the main loot or the remains of the caravan members are being kept. So I'll ask for a check, and this is like primarily only to see how long or short it will take you. So you can do it that way, that one person, the main searcher, rolls survival, and everyone else, if they have the possibility, can aid.
Can you roll out untrained?
No.
No, sadly you have to be, yeah.
You have to
Then
be.
someone else's job.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, look at this, he says, pointing at something glimmering. Ah, it's just a shiny rock.
Okay, well, how far we roll a survival check? The rest of us can't do shit because we don't have survival.
All right. I'll roll then.
Right.
Wow.
11.
Okay. Yeah, with a 19, I'm gonna say that it will take you, all in all, about an hour to like scavenge the area, find what you need to find, and then make your way back out of the cave tunnels. And here's what you will be able to find. As I will put you. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm glad you specified an hour because I can refocus while we're walking around.
Yep.
Which I think that's 20 HP, so I'll be 20 minutes in, I'll be back at full health.
Alright. I'm back to the dripping cave as we leave.
I mean, you are still like within the cave system. Only I did not put you. You are out of the battle map. Not everything will have a battle map, Julius.
What do you mean? Give me a battle map so when we're having a conversation. Mental battle map, okay?
You can still have conversation on this, you know?
Your mom's a mental battle map.
Anyways. So, you'll be able to find the remains of the other caravan members, all in all, additional 4 in total. Let me see what they were carrying. Second, I wanted to roll for this. Okay, so these ones. Okay. Level.
Oh. Ooh.
And then this. So, looking through the bodies and some half-destroyed chests, this is what items of value and notice you are able to find within the remains of this, not even a camp, just a place that apparently the Yeti, or it seems like other creatures as well, were using.
A cold iron weapon? Oh, Jesus, fuck, that is a lot of stuff. But we need to go hand that back over.
Yeah, full plate.
I know.
To specify, one of the, I mean, I say rewards, but when you were being sent on that task, essentially the mission was to identify what happened. They'll deal with the problem, as in if basically deal with someone caused the issue. So you did just that, dealing with the Yeti. Side objective: find more information. Like if you can find more information about the nature of this incident, and as a reward, essentially finders keepers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was going to keep it anyways, but sure.
Yeah. What weapon is the cold iron weapon? Because that's a little bit important.
Yeah, because the role itself doesn't specify, I'm gonna be nice and say that just so it happens that whoever want to take it it just happens to be the weapon that you could use that might be useful for you. For your
Are we
character.
gonna have to fight over this, Julius?
Oh, we're gonna fight for it? That's the question.
Because yeah, it would either be a cold iron greatsword or a cold iron great axe. I think at that point.
I can summon stuff so you can have the cold iron thingy.
Sure, I'll take that, thanks. Okay, so let me just...
I like to imagine they're just both standing over the weapon, looking at each other.
Mhm.
Okay, so
First one the move gets cut down. Mhm.
okay, so it's another great sword.
And because there are more bodies, Tetrick, you can make another medicine check, and because it will be similar phenomena, the DC is even lower than before.
Wow.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. You do not get like any extra details, but you can confirm, despite the state of the bodies, again, most of them are like mangled and torn to bits. Some of them are also like half-eaten. You can also confirm.
Rips the flesh.
You can also confirm that all of these humanoids, the members of this caravan that was attacked and ambushed, they are all missing their brains.
Right. Wait, damage, huh?
No, I was just checking something to do with the materials.
Okay.
Not that I think it's going to ever be relevant, but
All right.
Did anyone pick up the bracers?
I think those may be useful for.
I'll wear a flying person.
I
Yeah,
mean,
probably actually.
mhm.
Yeah, well, I'll take him.
All right. And did anyone take the bag of holding?
I mean, I'll take that.
All right, you can carry my stuff for me.
I'm gonna carry you in it.
I don't think it's big enough for that, buddy. And does anyone want the maestra's instrument?
I don't think any of us are bards.
Yeah. Screw it. Why not?
That-
You can sing it to the mammoths.
That is, I definitely think probably being sold if we can find somewhere to sell it to in the frozen wastes.
Yep.
I mean, the instrument allows you to cast a charm spell.
Yeah, but
What?
but it's a. Oh yeah, no, okay. You play the instrument, cast it. Yeah, it's a DC 17. Yeah, maybe.
Neat. Alright, yeah, I'm grabbing that, I guess. Charm actually works well because I would probably use that to like calm a beast before camming it.
I mean, the bag of holding has a bulk capacity of 25. I could fit Kurzel in there. It'd have to be in pieces, admittedly, but.
Right? Apart from the remains of the caravan members, all of them brainless, and finding whatever loot has survived, it seems like your trek or mission in those caves has been fulfilled. Now it's all now a matter of time of getting back to your tribe and make the report.
And that is where we are headed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you leave the caves behind. The place that, apart from Yeti, you definitely found some weird inhabitants, almost like if they waited light in wait for you. As you're making your way back.
If either of you ever do manage to claim yourself a throne, what are your plans after that?
Well, you see, claiming a throne invites a whole host of other problems and troubles. First, we must get it, of course. Then we can try and make a land here in a frozen node better than those who came before. Less of the squabbling and wallowing. Less of what... less of what Izar's plan is of endless wars, you know?
Endless wars. All I would demand is I seek to establish law among these lands.
Law by the sword. This has always been the law around here. And unfortunately, the law of iron has ruled more than that. But first, we must have a throne.
The law of violence and ironism I'm well versed in, and I will rip it out by its roots by overcoming any challenger. They will all serve me in the end. It will all be mine.
And so you say. Perhaps you will find your place following my footsteps one day.
The only thing I'll be no doubt finding later on is your corpse. From false delusion, from false hope.
Well, at least it's not a false dream. Now let us be off. We have my kingdom to govern.
What's as soon as
like a local version of Team Chat.
so what, as soon as Tetrick just came in with the kill, so he just types easy.
GG easy, and the chat erupts into flames.
Just wait until we're losing a fight and we all start blaming each other.
Yeah. What the fuck? You keep missing, you fucking clown. Maybe you should have picked a better archetype.
Let them tear themselves apart. I have a home to get back to. It's always easy to distract them by bringing up their future plans because they get into a conversation with each other and I'm free to just continue walking.
You say that more arguments happen from behind you.
I do applaud your ability to multitask. I understand that talking and walking is difficult to those of low intelligence.
Yeah, apparently you weren't quiet enough when you whispered it to the dragon.
No, I missed the whisper part. That's my bad.
I'm just imagining you leaning, and you like leaning like to whisper to Heloganda, and then in a really loud booming voice you say, "Yeah, say what you just said."
I forgot that troll ears are so fucking big.
No, I did forget. I didn't hear the whisper part, so yeah, ignore me with that. Isn't that last part is the fucking most fitting description of League of Legends?
Losing. It feels like it's my team's fault.
It is so quick to corrupt that even on the first play.
Yeah.
Right, bantering, shit talking between one another, or rather, like trying to show who has the bigger ego. You are
As bantering, as said.
yes, you are traveling back towards your tribe. As it happens, it doesn't take you a few hours. You did had to spend quite a few days traveling in the wild first, trying to find where this caravan was, where it was exactly ambushed, then reaching it. So essentially, you are about 4 days away from from your home, and while the first 2 days occur with no incident, or rather, if there's anything that would, obviously the land around you has some life. There is like a fauna, flora. There are some predators roaming around, but nothing that directly steps into your way or causes you much challenge as it is. And as it happens, and obviously, as you are traveling, you are able to at some point in time take a long rest. So rest during the night as you take shifts. So just so we don't forget, you can click the button to rest the night. It will fully heal your character, assuming it had not been fully healed already.
Hooray for having focus spells that heal.
Only heals 8 hit points.
Rip.
Kurz only gets 4 hit points restored.
Don't know why, but 4 is all I got. Very sad.
However, as we are traveling through the cold, hilly lands of your homelands, sounds of fighting reach your ears during the late morning hours. It's still snowing, but it's not a complete blizzard.
Let us investigate.
More people trying to claim this land by the right of might. Let's go find out. Get destroyed!
What I'm loving is I'm just loving how vitriolic Havard and Curzon are to each other, because they'll be agreeing 1 minute and then
fighting each other the next.
Yeah.
Only we can have claims to the throne, but also only I, out of the two of us, can have a claim to the throne.
Yeah, pretty much. There's that trope. It's like only I'm allowed to that trope of only I'm allowed to defeat them or something. We're just keeping each other safe so that when the time comes, we can
Murder the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. The final battle is just us fighting for the right to rule.
Okay. It doesn't take you too long to reach the site, and what you see is a humanoid. At first, you are hard pressed to identify which species specifically, as the humanoid is covered in heavy, thick furs, covered from head to toe, wielding a spear. And it's not exactly panicking, but it's using that spear, trying to attack and keep a large, angry-looking white bear at bay.
Ooh. New pet.
Well, I suppose we should assist. At the very least, maybe that he serves us.
True enough.
Should be brought to heal.
If nothing else, we can eat bear. It doesn't taste that well, but still, it is somewhat of a delicacy.
Okay, yeah. I think I think we're charging forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the human is gonna shit his pants in what's it called when he sees two giants, a troll and a dragon come over the side of the wheel.
We
Yeah,
have two targets.
Yeah, what you hear is like he freezes seeing you approach and is like, oh shit biscuits. In common. And it's like, help! The bear, seeing suddenly that it's not fighting against a single target, it will try to run away. And my question is to you, do you like actually like hunt it down and like kill it? Or do you like, what do you try to do? It's not gonna be like a proper combat encounter because again, like, you will win this. Just like, what is the stated goal of the party, like engaging this?
Kursal would stop like when he sees it running. What does everyone else do?
Yeah, Haymar's pretty much the same. There's no point chasing.
I'm going to follow it.
Oh shit! To the giant chasing after it, like two hands in front of him. Come back here, bear! I wanna pet you.
Yeah, you gotta fuck up the bear.
All right. The bear is running away. I can give you this attempt. You'll be able to like attempt this. The DC. This is usually animals will DC. Okay, so let me see what the will DC for the polar bear is. So it's plus 10. Okay, so please give me a DC 20 check. Nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, DC 20.
All right. Oh, damn it. Fair enough.
Try as you must. The sight of the party of two giants, a troll and a drake, were too
There's
much.
too many of you.
Yeah, for the polar bear's heart, and it bolts, like disappears into the thick, snowy, like ice,
Oh well.
the winter forest.
I can always track it down later.
So we just see a sad giant walk back to us.
Congratulations, I've not seen a creature run like that. I've not seen a creature run like that for a long time. You must be truly a master of the natural arts.
Of course.
As for you, as
yes.
he to look to this humanoid.
Yes, as you look at the humanoid who, like, holding, fearing, like you can see the hand shaking in one hand the spear, in the other he pulls back the outer cloak, the heavy fur cloak. You see, it's a human, relatively pale-looking one that looks at you with kind of fearful eyes and says, hello, thanks for the assistance. I take it you have questions?
Indeed, what is one of your kind doing out there?
That is a very good question that I'm not exactly sure myself. See, I'm part of the hunting lodge. We usually operate... I mean, considering I'm finding you here, I mean, I did heard about the tribe and whatnot, so we don't hunt. I'm a monster hunter, but we obviously do not hunt around in this area. This is your territory. So I was out there more to the east, closer to the lodge. But here's the silly thing that happened. The blizzard picked up, and I kept walking, and I saw, I don't know, have any of you seen, how can I explain it? Like a fox, but it has horns, almost like a goat, that they are like very hard looking, they twirl around.
I've not seen one such as this.
I presume we haven't. We just look at each other like, what?
What kind of tracks do they make?
I mean, like a Fox, essentially, as he describes it to you, those who have it, you can attempt, let's see, either, you can recall knowledge either from Arcana Nature or from Occultism.
Oh, I actually have nature. This is a strange time to be, for sure.
And
Nope.
the DC for either is 15.
Hey,
Alright.
Hey,
Patrick, as weird as it sounds, the description does ring a bell. You've did heard or maybe read about it that the creature this monster hunter describes is called a cunning guide. It has physical form, apparently, you are not sure, but they belong to the group of creatures that are called the spirit guides.
what's your guide have you?
Well, that's a poor guy that either I lost him or he lost me. Because after the blizzard passed through, I am here, and it didn't take long before that bear assailed me.
Well, you see, Kurzul scratched his chin, looked really interesting. Perhaps it wasn't guiding you back, but where you needed to be. The spirits are wise, after all. Perhaps it was guiding you to us. Kurzul stands up, leans down slightly and says, I am Kurzul, the future king of trolls and of this world-lace. And perhaps there's some way we can aid each other. Why don't you come with us? Come back to the village, at least.
Well,
You'll have time to rest and recuperate from whatever you encountered there in the forest.
Thankfully, I focused on defense, so it didn't manage to get me too much. And yeah, as you look at him, you don't see him like being actually like bleeding from anywhere. But you bring a fair point. And then he like checks his pack. I probably won't be able to pull through much on my own. I only have like 2 rations left.
The village is closer from the cabin at this point, anyways.
Yes, I will greatly appreciate the assistance. I will be sure to inform the other members of the hunting lodge of your hospitality after I get back to them.
Yes. As I was sitting there ready to click intimidate in case he said no.
I was doing
Bear
the exact
finished
same
you
thing.
off.
Yeah, I was doing the exact same thing just in case.
Yes, and apologies. You can call me, or my people call me Krunkam.
Krunkam. Okay. Krunkam.
Well then, Cronkert, let us be off.
Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, it will take you. Yeah, I said so another day of travel before you are approaching the tribe. And yeah, during the travel, he will mention that to basically maybe give you another token of good faith, that he did hear from the other more experienced hunters. He wasn't going for this himself because he's like, he's like unsure, but he did hear that generally in Northlands, like in the areas like surrounding your tribe home, perhaps like, a week away in terms of journeying, that he heard rumors that there might be a quite strong-ish Hydra living somewhere.
Hydra. I've not heard of Hydra in a while. Then again, I have been dead.
Well, that looked like at least some way to find them a claim. Hmm.
Indeed, slaying a Hydra would bring great renown.
Hmm.
Well, if you
Quite
want
the
to,
Tastes decent.
Tastes decent.
I cannot confirm or deny. I never had a chance to eat Hydra meat myself. I hunt monsters, but well, they pay me to deal with threats to like a small village, hamlet, or something. I usually, I mean, I don't eat beasts, animals, like elks and whatnot. Sure, I know what I'm eating, but
While this is going on, I'm gonna do a quick foraging, just for like food while we're walking.
all right. Yeah, I would say that because you are getting like that close to your area, that counts as a crit success.
Cool. I also have this.
You don't have to. Yeah. Oh, you don't actually have to make the roll then in that case.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get
Well,
the crit success.
On with critical sex, take care of twice as many additional creatures. So I
We arrive with a lot of food then.
Yeah.
I have enough for 4 people now.
Ah,
8. Are you an expert or no?
Oh no.
No.
On a success, you can provide substance living.
And 4 additional creature.
Yeah.
8 on a critical success, so 8 creatures.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you can basically provide for the party, even without rolling. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
that is such a good fucking feat, by the way. Anytime I have a character that is even vaguely survivalist, I will take this feat because it's just.
Not only can you survive for the party, I mean, this is meant for, medium-sized creature, but presumably you get enough for large, so we are living well off what you're foraging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro fucking like looks into a patch of snow and finds like 10 bushes of berries or some shit.
You come back with an entire berry, like, here's the salad to your meal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Obviously, the monster hunter Krunkan is like makes white eyes when he basically sees how good you are at basically scavenging supplies and food in the wilds, in the cold, bitter wilds. And on that note, let me put you on the. Yeah, it took me a while to like. This is like the close artistic approximation. I couldn't find the art that would work the best. But I decided, you know what, fuck it, it's close-ish enough.
I like it.
I
Nice.
like it as well. This looks like a fortress that Havard would eventually set up with.
It does look like some sort of evil overlord's fortress in the frozen north. Mm.
I love it.
That's kind of great.
Yeah, essentially, a lot of the resources that were given to the tribe by the others, by the Wanderers, went into making your base of operations, making this fortress the heart of the tribe.
Mhm.
There wasn't much left to, supply you with items and money.
Why do I feel they just raised everyone in an old fortress of some warlord from times past, fixed it up, and was like, "Yeah, we've done everything we can to you. No, good luck," and just left.
They didn't even give me any mammoths.
Tears in his like, "Where's my mammoth?"
I imagine essentially this was the case. Oh, okay, we gave you fishing rods. Now go get your fucking fish.
Yeah.
But yeah, despite the size, because the fortress can hold quite a substantial number of beings of various frost affinities, trolls, giants, drakes, and whatnot, plenty of it is still unoccupied. The fortress is nowhere near close enough to be full. There are like several dozen of you of different species. But yes, as it was stated, and as you feel, plenty of foes can outnumber you.
Yep.
And as you'll be returning, usually it is expected that any returning party that went out on the mission will be reporting to the elder himself.
Okay. I think what we do, or at least what Tetrick would do, is we'd oh god, what's his name?
Krunkan.
Krunkan. Okay. Yeah. He would lead Krunkan to a building that he could use in the meantime while they would go off to speak with the elder.
Alright. Also, it took fucking while to get actual like relatively close-ish art for this.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the elder shaman of the tribe by the name of Fromohur. Who doesn't say anything as you like return, but you can see he gives like eyebrow raise and gives barely hidden like disdainful look at Krunkan, your guest.
Kursal just does a bit of a bow to his spiritual high. Greetings, oh shaman. We've had some interesting discoveries on our road. Would you kindly show him the magic ball, Harvard?
Harvard reaches into his into the bag of holding and pulls out the orb. It seems there are other forces at play here.
Through it, something beckoned and guided some of the Yetis back over there. They are slain, and everything that could be recovered has been recovered. Yet I doubt whoever was leading the attack is so easily deterred. But not all news
Most interesting, huh? Yeah, the shaman continues to stare at the orb. Do you also show him the book, the journal you found?
I would, yeah.
But not
It
all
would
news
take
are
some
bad.
recovery, but I believe this could hold information pertinent.
Yeah, he takes like a glance at the book and makes another like disgruntled face. This I will give to Sphere. She will make use of it, I think. Also, I imagine you're like, your characters know for players. Sphere is the essentially dedicated healer of the tribe. The apothecary, so to speak. Which...
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you specified apothecary, not priest, otherwise I will be never visiting him.
Also, yeah, because I don't have the money to commission artists. Yes, this, I couldn't find like a good art, so you know what? I decided to give it a try with AI, like art makers, so that's the result.
Alright.
That works.
Yeah, pretty good.
Sure.
I'm gonna put your step back. One of my dogs is
6
up.
fingers in one hand, 4 on the other. Yeah.
And perfectly
don't,
balanced.
yes, don't look at the fucking hands.
That's fine.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
There's a magical accident.
They got a transfusion.
One finger got moved to the other. Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine that you are meeting the Elder Shaman like in what passes as throne room, in air quotes, in this fortress, and yet the shaman itself is not sitting on the throne itself. The throne itself is empty. made out of. Actually, yeah. Question to players: how do you imagine the actual throne is made out of? Like, how does it look like for the tribe?
I mean, this if you'll actually enlist that giant iron fortress, it's just going to be like some large metal monstrosity raised up on a podium and looking down upon the hall. Probably a large empty audience hall.
I imagine that some of the only good wood was used for the seat and back of it, so that it's slightly less harsh than metal.
Yeah.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
Mahogany.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, the shaman is. Huh? Yes.
am trying to get a decent picture of what I have for an idea. I'll put it in
Alright.
Discord when I get it.
It's alright. But yeah, so yeah, the shaman is not occupying the throne itself. Is sitting on one of the nearby chairs, kind of like a vizier advisor kind of position. There are some lamps and weird herbs hanging down from the ceiling, filling the area around him with this ephemeral, kind of weird smell, but not too much off-putting. Yes, we'll see if Severe can do something with that. As for that other party you speak of, any descriptions? Perhaps you brought body parts, maybe?
There was nothing unusual about these creatures. They were like stone statues come to life, and there were some yetis, clearly out of their reach.
As a reminder, during the first session, I
Wait a
remember
moment.
someone cut the head of the...
Kershaw did it, I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Kershaw pulls out a bag and tosses down. There were some stranger creatures we met on the way there. He puts down the bag and opens it up to reveal the strange dagger-wielding worm.
We found the brains missing from the bodies of those in the caravan.
Brains, miss, you say? The shaman is quiet for a moment and then says, I will consult the spirits throughout the day and tonight, but this thing looks like an aberration. The nature of contenders for this land is now at least known to us. Yeah, that's a cool looking throne.
All the pictures I could find were super fucking tiny. So I went and found the video that announced it from Conan and just took a screenshot of it.
Yeah, that is perfectly alright.
I suppose you could call it the Frozen Throne.
I mean, there's a couple reasons I'd be okay with that.
As an aside, welcome to what is inspiring 90% of this character concept.
By the way, we should just call this the Battle for the Frozen Throne. This campaign.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with Thawed Heart.
No, it's fine. I'm just giving you suggestions.
What I'm hearing is Donut's going to be taking that archetype that lets him raise the dead.
Oh no, I can see it already.
I mean, if I can get a hold of the ritual for create undead, you're damn right.
Oh my god.
Eventually take the lich path.
I would need to have room for it in my class feats, which I don't think I will, but I will most definitely be at some point, given the fact that this is a religion ritual. Be grab and create undead as a ritual spell.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Actually, before I continue too much, in terms of time, how much do you guys have time left?
A lot.
I've still got like
fine.
2.5 hours.
I've got time.
Ri?
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay. So
Is your throat doing okay?
yeah, well, yeah, it's. I don't think I'm puffing that much.
No, you seem to be doing better. Just checking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I might have to like wing something. Because I mostly prepared stuff up until this point, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he says. As it was stated, whatever you found, it's yours to keep. The emissary for the Wanderers, I imagine, will be coming by sooner or later to learn if the mission they gave us yielded any result. I will speak with them and let